Man, after buying these Kendrick Lamar tickets, only a $14.95 plus shipping left.
I'm glad you
Oh
asked.
shit! David! What?
You can get the PST posters for $14.95 plus shipping at pleasestopshopping.com.
Wow! Leave?
You have to hurry though, cause there's less than 10 right now. So go buy them, dingus.
How did you find me?
That's not important. Head on over to pleasestopshopping.com right now. Yo, it's MC David, and I'm here to say the PST podcast is underway.
Welcome to the podcast.
Are we using that?
Yes. No.
Yeah. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Please Stop Talking. I am your host, Avery, but you might know me better as Shammy. I'm joined today, as per usual, by my friends David.
Hello.
Kyle.
Hello.
And Cameron's here too.
Hey, I'm back.
Welcome back, Cameron.
Welcome back, buddy.
He's back.
Yeah, I was
Stand
in a
back.
hole.
Yeah, how
now
was
I'm
the
out.
whole... Cameron just decided he didn't want to be on the last episode, so...
I want to fucking die.
That is
That's
not
it,
what
Cameron, I told you it
happened.
was your call.
Oh my god.
And it was. It was absolutely your call.
Honestly, it was your call. You
It
could've
was
said
your
no.
call.
Yeah,
Thank you.
you're right.
Thank you,
You're right.
David.
That's only because...
So anyone who really just fucking hates Brendan's voice and really misses Cameron's,
It's his fault.
now you know. It's 100% Cameron's fault.
There's like a lot of those people out there. Maybe,
Hey,
maybe not.
I don't think so. Anyways,
Hey, David, you had a
when-
question, right?
yeah. What was your first concert that you went to?
When I was a child, I was brought to a Dave Matthews Band concert by my parents.
Did you like it?
No.
Dave Matthews. I don't know
Not
why
remotely.
Dave Matthews.
When I was a
Dave
child,
Matthews
my,
Band is like one of those bands that you hear about, but you never actually hear their songs.
Yeah.
It's
Are you talking about Dave
I've never
Matthews
heard
Band?
a Dave Matthews song.
Dave Matthews Band, it's like quintessential dad rock.
Oh no.
Nice.
Oh god, I love
Well,
Dad Rock.
God.
I also had quintessential dad rock because my parents brought me to like a Collective Soul concert when I was
Actually-
young, and I fell asleep even though we were in front row.
Actually,
Wow.
for me, it was also
Fucked
dad
up.
rock, but it was
Hell
good.
yeah.
It was oh, he sings the song that's like, "Do you feel like I do? Do you feel?"
Actually, I guess Collective Soul isn't.
do
really
you
rock,
feel like
but it's
we
dad.
do? Peter Frampton. There you go.
I don't know who that is.
Pretty fucking good. It's more classic rock actually than dad
Okay.
rock.
Well, classic
It's pretty
rock's
nice.
good.
It's pretty nice. I really liked it. What about you,
I
Cameron?
I can't remember for the life of me the name of the... I could run to my room right now and get the ticket, because I have the ticket framed. I just can't remember, like,
have the
what his
ticket
name
framed?
was.
Damn,
Yeah.
you framed it, but don't remember it.
Not like a big... It's like a
What's
photo
even
frame.
the point of even the point of framing it if you're not going to remember
What
it,
is the
Cameron?
point
I
of
got
framing?
I actually got a pick from the guitarist in the band as well. That's it.
Wow, and you still don't remember
did
the
you frame
fucking
that?
name of the band.
I was 8. I was 8. I was 8. God damn it.
God.
But yeah, they were kind of like a dad rock, almost alternative in a way, because my dad's into alternative music. So
Alt dad rock.
Alt dad rock, yeah.
Alt dad
It was
rock.
alt
Is that a
dad
tag
rock.
on SoundCloud?
Is that that's probably a
It's
SoundCloud
about to be.
song.
David, tag this
You better
podcast.
be.
Alt
Hopefully
dad,
dad
rock.
rap. Hopefully dad rap becomes a thing eventually.
Oh my god, dad
Oh,
rap is
dad
already a
rap.
thing.
Yeah,
Isn't it?
JC raps, so technically
Liquid
that's dad rap.
Liquid dad.
That was a dad
Liquid
joke for
dad.
dad rap.
Dad wave. Let's just
Dad wave.
make.
But yeah, no,
genres
I had
now.
a pleasant experience. It was good. I liked it.
Cameron or
I'll
David,
say-
what was yours?
I just said so. It was
You
it
just
was
said,
Peter
yeah.
Frampton,
Oh, okay.
and he had the funny Simpsons on the screen, and I was like, heck yes, I know the
I
yellow.
love the simpin.
I love simping. So I had
Lloyd. It was Lloyd something. Sorry. Anyway.
I went to a bunch of concerts, and there's always weird things that happens at concerts because
oh yeah.
Say it ain't
because
so.
everybody's fucking high and just, I mean, at least for me, 'cause
What?
electronic. Because it's like everybody's on speed at electronic music concerts, and most of the concerts I've been
Kind of
to.
have to be.
I wasn't.
Have to.
Oh, look at this boy, straight edge as hell.
Oh yeah, dude, I was so straight edge with my Bud Light. Ooh boy. But this one time we went to see Maddion, and I fucking love Maddion, and there was just these really fucking drunk guys up from us because it was in this really shitty venue called the New City Gas, and it was like, fuck, I don't know how to explain it. There were like people that were in the VIP lounges were like higher than the other people, so they looked down on you literally.
Nice.
It was fucking not good because the guys there were really fucking drunk, and they spotted my friend David, because my friend David is this huge black guy with an afro, right? But he had his afro was particularly huge that night, and like everybody,
Just that one night?
no, every fucking body was like, "Yo, sick afro, dude." And like he was just like, "Hey, thanks." And then people would buy him drinks and shit. And one of the VIP guys,
What the fuck?
yeah, no, people fucking love his afro.
I mean, to
And,
be fair, I'd probably buy someone a drink if they had a like insane afro.
Dude, his afro was insane. It was so lit. But the guys on the top in the VIP lounge, one of them was just spotted him, was like, "That's fucking sick." And he made this really sketchy like drink with a bunch of alcohol, and he was really drunk. He just goes up to David and he's like, because that's my friend's name. I don't know if I mentioned. Did I mention that?
You did mention that. You said my friend David. It's okay.
Yeah,
we
that's how
got
you
it.
introduced it. Your friend David, Black David, and Small David.
We're the yin and the yang.
Wait.
Oh
You
my
say
god,
big
you really
black-
are.
Yeah.
'Cause you're like a tiny ghost man, and he's a giant afro man. It's good.
It's fucking awesome.
That's lit as hell. Yo, the original Odd Couple.
And the drunk guy just
Wait, was he
comes-
on speed since you weren't?
No.
That's even
No.
the point.
He was just. We were all having fun, just jumping and going fucking crazy because Maddion is amazing. And then the drunk guy he just stumbles around and eventually goes and just gives David this glass. And he just says, "Dude, your afro is fucking cool as shit, dude. Just take this. It's so good." And then David was like, "Oh yeah, thanks, man." And he didn't want to drink it because the guy was really sketchy, and they were
Also, yeah, don't. If someone
You
hands
shouldn't.
if
You
someone hands
shouldn't.
you a drink that you at any point did not see, you should not take it.
Oh,
Yeah.
especially
But the
if
guy-
it's like open.
Yeah,
the
He takes
exactly.
the old drinks.
The drunk guy was just like looking at him, waiting for him to take a sip. So he just like, when you do the pretend thing where you drop,
Yeah.
he just did that. And the guy was like, "Dude, it's good, right?" David was like, "Hell yeah." And he just went back up in their fucking VIP den. And then a few, like I think it was close to the end of the show, they just one of the guys at their table just took like a glass, like, fuck, what are they called? There's a specific name for like big
Shot glass?
alcohol. No, big alcohol bottles.
Like a
Anyways,
handle?
a handle. He just took a glass handle and he was like, "Wow," and threw it in the fucking crowd.
What?
They
What?
were-
Was it
yeah.
empty?
Yep.
Oh.
Those
Wait.
guys were insane.
Oh, no.
They had like this big
I mean,
5-liter Grey Goose vodka and just sprayed it on the people
Wow.
on the ground. They were assholes. And they like the security went up and they took him, and fucking all his group, they all left and they were yelling like, "You can't do that. We paid like $10K a fucking ticket." Dude, I didn't even know you could pay 10K for a fucking ticket.
Yeah. Also, hot tip: if you spend a lot of money on a ticket, that does not
Don't
mean the rules no longer apply to you.
Absolutely not.
That means you should be a
Jesus.
lot more courteous of the rules because you really don't want to get kicked out of a seat. That's
Yeah.
expensive.
They were insane.
Wait, $10,000? How do you spend that much on a fucking
How
ticket?
do you? That's
alcohol.
VIP.
Because
unlimited
I was just buying
alcohol.
Kendrick Lamar tickets.
Okay.
And
We fucking know you were buying Kendrick Lamar tickets, Cameron. We had to postpone the podcast so that you could buy your Kendrick Lamar tickets.
hell yeah.
And you said you didn't want to buy them on the podcast, but I'm starting to think maybe you would have been fine buying them on the
guys.
podcast.
Oh, please,
Hang on a
let's
second,
take
guys.
a quick
Pause the
break.
stories. I got Kendrick Lamar tickets to buy.
I
I don't know if y'all have heard, Kendrick Lamar found a map I'm on.
Look, this is just supposed to be an aside to say that the most expensive tickets I saw was $600. I couldn't imagine a ticket for $10,000 and what that would get you.
Yeah, I mean, Cameron,
it's
people like,
unlimited alcohol.
listen, Cameron,
Pretty
your
much.
people don't get to see the $10,000 tickets, okay?
But like
That's
our
for-
$600
that's for the
tickets are a
big
meet and
boys.
great. Like, I'm confused what the $10,000
Was it a
would
festival,
get you.
David? Was it multiple
$10,000 is you
days?
get to go
It's
home with
unlim-
them.
It's unlimited alcohol. No, it's
Oh,
'cause
really?
You get like unlimited alcohol.
How much? How much
just
would
like,
you
oh,
drink?
like
Would you-
this
how much
bottle.
would you
I'm
have
not
to
gonna-
drink?
I would die if I drank
Yeah.
like $20 worth of
It's because they
alcohol,
were a big
probably.
group. They were a big group. You're not alone. There were like 12
Wait, so it's
people.
$10,000 a ticket for 12 people. It's
Yeah.
not 10,000.
No, not
okay.
for one. Not for one.
Oh,
I should've-
okay.
You said
I
thought-
$10,000
you
a
said-
person.
Yeah,
Yeah, you said
I thought
eight
I thought it was
Yeah,
$10,000
you
for
did. That's
one
why.
ticket.
That's why we're having
no,
this.
I just said.
Okay.
I said that the
Okay,
guy
okay.
said to the
That's more
security
I was thinking,
that
like-
it was 10K.
Yeah, I
that
was
he
thinking like
paid.
this one dude
For their
spent
group.
$10,000
No,
on his
no,
own
no.
ticket.
That would be crazy.
That would be
Right?
crazy,
That would
David.
be
That's why we
crazy.
have this reaction. Yo, that thing I said, if that was true, that would be wild.
Man, I'm so glad it's not true.
God damn.
Mm.
So is that like it? Is it just it ends
Yeah.
when they get kicked out?
I mean, pretty much. Afterwards, it was just the end of the show, and he was like, merci. And we were like, hell
Did you ever-
yeah.
Did you ever see someone with like glass shards sticking out of their head?
No.
At any point or something?
No, I did not.
Hmm.
So I mean,
Shit could hurt someone.
yeah, no, throwing a handle is not a
Oh
joke.
god,
It's
yeah, that's
intense.
like
There's
some
I-
fucking dude's knocked out in that crowd now with fucking glass.
I mean, probably,
still
and
there.
everybody's just someone save him, please.
wakes up, it's like Marion, hell yeah!
Had a fucking wild
You
night.
have you guys ever went to been to a music festival?
No,
I
I haven't even
actually.
been to a concert like myself, really.
I mean, I don't go by
really?
myself.
No, I don't even mean that. I mean like I haven't gone to a concert for a band or anything that I listen to.
Mm.
Since you've been, or like not since you were a child or something?
Yeah, not well, and I didn't even. I was tricked.
Yeah, you were forced.
I wasn't even
pranked.
forced. I was tricked. I thought we were doing something else, and then there was a concert and this Dave Matthews Band, and I was like, "What is happening?"
Damn, your parents are like, nah, we
I thought
can't even be
were
honest
hitting
to 'em.
McDonald's.
Oh shit! I just remembered. I went
What's
to
up?
see Roger Waters live recently,
Yeah.
and we were sitting next to a young couple, and me and my friends, because I was with my friend Ferds, and
That young couple hated you by the end of it.
no, we hated them because they were
Nice.
fucking annoying as shit. We named them
Tables have turned.
because we have a name for people like them.
Oh.
Oh, wow. All right.
Wait,
Uh,
what?
What is for
Oh, no,
young
no, it's-
couples?
No, it's because it's like it's two stereotypical Quebecers, right? And they're
Right.
just really shitty, like shitty Quebecers, basically. And we call them Kevins and Cindy's
It sounds like Chads and
Because
Stacey.
wait.
What the fuck?
Wait.
What are you?
because nobody has that, because it's like the parents are like, oh, that's a nice English name. Let's call our child Kevin. But instead of saying Kevin, they say Kevin. And instead of saying Cindy, they say Cindy.
I don't understand.
Well, that didn't even sound like an accent. That was you doing a weird robot man voice.
I mean, that's how they say it.
Cindy.
Hey, Cindy.
Kevin!
Kevin.
Let's get it.
Hey, there you go. See Kevin.
Is there more to that
Okay, so
story? or
Kevin
did you
and
just
Cindy
wanna
are sitting
insult
at the
us?
bar.
Yeah. The guy, I swear to God, the guy never goes out because he was
Imagine.
going insane. Like he kept drinking and he was super drunk like at the start of the show. And at the start of the show, it's just like, oh fuck. I don't think I can spoil this show, right?
What do you mean? What?
Is it still going on? I mean, because it's shitty if I spoiled the show.
Spoiler
Wait,
alert.
Roger Waters?
Roger-
hang on.
I think it's
skip
over.
to. Hang on, David. After when I say skip to, say the actual time in the episode. Skip to
16 minutes and 16 seconds.
to avoid spoilers.
For
Roger Waters.
There you go.
There's it basically shows like because there's like a story at the beginning and it shows the end of the world and it's like really somber and sad and bittersweet, like with like nice guitars. And the guy next to me was like Kevin was like, fuck yeah, tabarnak, let's go, Roger. Woo!
Fuck.
He was the
Oh my
only guy.
God.
He was the only guy. And I was like, oh shit, what the fuck is he doing?
That doesn't
And
sound like an asshole. It sounds like someone with some kind of
Drunk.
disability.
he was just drunk. I mean, drunk is a disability at his
yeah,
point.
drunk. Yeah, it hinders your ability, disables you.
But
God.
that's not the worst part because he was like that the whole show. And at one point, I just like phased him out. Like I just stopped listening to him and start like listening to the show. At one point, his girlfriend Cindy keeps fucking going like, oh my God, fucking, fuck. And I just hear fuck nonstop. I'm like, oh no, what is happening? I just turn around and Kevin is like, just calm down, girl. Like we're gonna find it. And then he turns around and sees that I'm looking at them, and he's like, have you guys seen an iPhone? Have you guys seen an iPhone? And I'm just like, no. And he grabs his cellular phone, just starts fucking opens up the flashlight, and now there's light right next to me flashing, and it's really distracting while the show goes on. And they're just both looking for the iPhone, and at random points, he just looks back to the show and goes, "Whoa, fuck yeah!" And then he just keeps searching, and she's like,
Doesn't he just
Kevin, stop that, Kevin.
he didn't want to be rude. He wanted to make sure they knew.
Yeah, he was like, hey, keep going, Roger!
It was
Don't hold up on my account, dog.
and it was always at like points where the music is really like smooth and really nice, and like he would just go, "Fuck yeah!" And
Man,
he kept buying beer, and
God, French
At
Canadians are like the Americans of Canada. It's incredible.
Those guys are stereotypes. Those
That's
are
what I'm
Kevin's
saying,
and
David.
Cindy's, dude. Kevin's and Cindy's are the Americans of Canada.
Yeah.
And during the intermission, she was like almost crying, and Ferds pointed out a guy a bit farther away from us. They were smoking weed inside the fucking venue.
Where the fuck did you go
in
and
the
see
Bell
this?
Center. I went to the Bell Center in Montreal.
Huh.
It's a huge venue. I don't know how the fuck they got weed in, legit. Because when we got in, they checked us out. Like they checked everywhere.
Everywhere?
I don't know how they. Let's not talk about that.
Did they check
Let's
your
just-
shoes?
okay.
They be smoking ass weed, dude.
Yeah, it could just be smoking ass
Honestly,
weed.
oh my god, maybe. Oh, man.
Why even at that point?
Okay, one of the guys, like they were all passing a joint, and one of the guys, completely red, like his face was red. He was like grabbing the chair, like he was just fucking clawing at it. You know? How do you?
No,
I don't know
What?
how to explain it. He was like at the end of his seat, like completely just looking up, and he was completely red, like he was not okay. He was probably dying, and his friends were just like, snap out of it, and giving him like the joint so he could smoke, but he was like too out of it. He was so fucking high. And me and Ferds thought he would die. Meanwhile, Kevin and Cindy were still bickering and fucking... Oh, man. It was horrible. It was really bad. I was sitting next to idiots while Ferds was next to, like, this really delightful woman.
I feel like Ferds was also getting, like, pretty much the brunt of it, along with you, if he was the next seat over.
Yeah. But the thing is, I was next to the guy, so like when he was really, really drunk, he would just like elbow me by accident. And I was like, oh good, this takes me to take me out of the experience. I wanted Roger Waters. I got not Roger.
I wanted Roger Waters. I got Roger Elbows.
I got Kevin Waters.
Good one. We both really nailed it there.
We did it. Fucking high five, dude. High five.
Story reminds me of like, wait, is your story over, David? I assume.
Oh yeah,
it's
no. Yeah, it is. It is.
Okay. It kind of reminds me of the time in 2014 I went to Bruce Springsteen with my dad up in Auckland, and it was like probably my first really big arena concert experience, and it was so fucking wild as like a 15-year-old. Like going, because we got pretty good. We got to like the front area, like the kind of essentially mosh pit area. And, so I like, we go down and all you see is just like this fucking mass of people. And then just like smoke coming out of the fucking thing of just like people smoking weed. Again, it's like one of those things, like how the fuck did they get it in there? Because there were so many people smoking weed as well.
It's so crafty. Like people are so crafty.
I know.
Okay, wait.
It's probably not that hard.
No, it has to be because they search the fuck.
They do search you. They like if you bring in a bag, they fucking make sure they go through it and they like make you empty your pockets and shit.
Yeah, no.
It's
yeah. So you put it in your shoe and you're good.
Oh
yeah.
Not that I'm advising anything.
Kyle out here.
Kyle.
I'm not trying to be too crafty or anything.
We'll just mute your thing. So
I don't advocate for that.
But anyway, it was like being a 15-year-old. Being a 15-year-old was so fucking weird because you get fucking pushed around in mosh pits. Like you get fucking elbows the shit out of.
What
like,
show?
It was Bruce Springsteen.
Mosh pits at a Bruce Springsteen.
Yeah. Well, it's just this fucking. It's just this fucking giant culmination of people just trying to fucking get as close as they can to Bruce.
Get as close to Bruce as they can.
That's not an actual mosh pit.
Well, yeah, but like people are jumping still. It's not like whatever. But like it's so
fucking so pedantic.
But
that's
like,
not a real mosh pit. Real mosh pits have never been attempted.
God, it was because like we were right because I went with my dad and then we were right next to some people who were smoking weed. So it's really weird as a 15-year-old getting offered weed. Like what? Right next to your dad.
As a 15-year-old getting offered weed, that sounds like high school. That's all that sounds like to me.
I'm next to my dad though.
Yeah.
so I'm like,
yeah, but they probably thought your dad was cool.
True. They probably.
Oh my God.
Yeah, little do they know.
Your dad probably took a hit when you weren't looking, you know?
Yike. But yeah, no, it was fucking crazy. I just, like there was this fucking one lady who just stared at me the entire time from behind. What? Like, every time I looked because, like, we're, like, inside, like, I guess not the culmination of people, David. Is that what you want? We're inside the culmination.
We're in the squash pit.
And there was someone behind me that I feel like keep on digging into my back, and I'm like, what the fuck? So I look behind me and there's just this lady just staring at me, and I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like this fucking small 15-year-old boy, and this lady's like staring into my eyes. I'm like, no. God. And the fucking because it's a Bruce.
She was trying to steal shit?
No, she was trying to fucking push in front of me. Like, to try and get past me, but instead of going around or, like, trying to find another way in, she just kept on prodding my back.
And then
I'm like-
staring at you.
and then just staring at me. I'm like, what the fuck? But the weirdest
Pick
part,
up on her
because it's-
nonverbal language, dog.
Yeah,
dude.
true. I should have been picking up on her flow. But the weirdest part, because it's a Bruce Springsteen concert, there was like, it's a mixed crowd. It's not just like old people, young people. It's like quite a lot of young people, quite a lot of old people.
Wait,
But like,
wait, what? It's not just old and young people. It's a lot of old and young people.
no, sorry, it's not just, it's not, it's, I mean, it's not just old people or young people. It's
Got
like
it.
a mix
It's like,
of the
okay,
both.
like it's split 50-50.
It's split 50-50. Sorry. I can see why that might be confusing.
Confusing.
But it was, but like all of the old people got really trashed beforehand. So they were all like super
Yes.
fucking drunk. And so like there was this one lady who was being carried out, just like screaming in like nonverbal language. She was just being carried out by 4 security guards. And I look at her that she's like being carried like by all 4s, and she just like throws up out the side of her fucking mouth as she's being carried out of the arena. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, this isn't even like fucking halfway into the
Oh my
show.
God.
This lady got fucking trashed way before fucking Bruce started singing. That was fucking crazy. All these like fucking, all these old people like taking off their shirts and shit. I'm
This
like,
is
what
your-
the fuck is
If
going
this is your
on?
upbringing, I think I understand the whole deleted episode story a little bit more.
You can't bring that up.
I didn't. I coded language, Kyle. No,
But yeah,
that's what I'm talking about.
it was such a wild fucking time. Like it was like a really new
Your
experience for
childhood
me.
is like, I don't like every time I hear about something that happened to you growing up, it's always like fucking
Putting a
bizarre
puzzle piece
and
together.
crazy. And then we have to delete the episode.
Like 50K special, like man.
Yeah, keep bringing it up. Yeah.
God.
When I was in high school, my parents took me to an AC/DC concert,
What? Okay.
and
That's fucking
That's pretty
holy
cool.
shit. That's
it
really
is pretty cool. I was like indifferent because I was in high school, and you know,
So above it all.
yeah, I'm like,
Who are these
whatever.
actic people? Jesus.
Exactly.
Metal
But, like,
shit soft.
I'm
pop.
listening to Skrillex. David's the only one who didn't laugh because David really likes Skrillex.
I think he's a genius.
And so it was at this this baseball stadium, and there was like a bar leading or that everyone was hanging out in before, and like I think I was just walking, and this big dude stops me in my tracks and was like, "Have you ever been to a concert before?" And I'm like, I mean,
I heard
What,
this.
are you a
Yeah.
cop? Wait, you heard
yeah?
this before?
either way, he went up to me and he's like, "Have you ever been to a concert before?" And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, "Which one?" And I'm like, "Collective Soul when I was younger." He's like, "That's pussy shit. You're gonna love this." And then he just like took a drink from his beer and kept walking away. And then later, when everyone was like grabbing their seats, we were up on the upper deck of a baseball field. And so where you exit, there's like seats like below the main entrance and then like above. And above there's like the staircase with a railing on it. And this big like burly dude is standing on the railing of this staircase with a kilt on and nothing underneath. And he's just screaming before the concert even starts, and his like unshaved balls are just hanging down on the concert, and it was
Nice.
traumatizing.
What?
Yeah.
Is that it? It was.
Jesus.
There's no but. It's just. It was traumatizing.
No, it was traumatizing because he was
Why do you always have these fucked up stories, Kyle?
Kyle stories sound like they're headed toward a joke, and then it's just like, yeah, and I still haven't really gotten over it.
Exactly.
The fuck?
I'm still trying to
Holy
get over it.
shit!
I still remember it. Like
just
it's
remember-
right there.
God, I just remember.
No wonder you got into psychology.
Yeah,
No wonder you got into psychology. No wonder you got into psychology. You're still trying to figure out what's going on with your fucking brain. You're like trying to process it. You're trying to learn as much as you can so you can get over these stories. Like, holy shit.
Well, before we record episodes, just like, y'all got a story for this? Kyle's like, oh yeah. Yeah, I got a story. Yeah, one time I saw this old man's balls and it was really traumatizing. What?
I mean, there was no happy ending. I mean, the concert was good.
Whoa, come on, Kyle.
Fuck.
Phrasing,
I don't know what
dude.
story arc you're looking for here. It's just balls, man.
Balls.
Just balls. And ever since that day, I never respected. God.
Oh my god.
You okay?
No! Oh my fucking god, Kyle.
God,
I need to
damn it.
stop.
You're gonna
I
be
need to stop. Holy fucking shit. Have you been to any other concerts since then, Kyle?
Yeah.
Were there
Did you
See any
witness any?
balls?
You witness any
Nah, it
murders or
was-
anything?
It was, well, no.
what?
I mean,
Well, no.
I went with.
What do you mean? Well, no. Well, sorta.
I mean, this one's gonna have an
Can you
abrupt
be a
ending
witness
as
to your
well.
own crime?
Okay. Tell it.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, I just went to a concert with my friend, and he was under influenced. And when
And
we were
from
there, like,
From what?
that's not cool, dude.
can't do that.
That's not cool, man.
It's not cool. Yeah, what are you,
and
a
then-
fucking cop?
Yeah, so he was high, and then he was just like, this dude walks in from the back of the venue, like where no one else walked in, with like a backpack, and he's like a white dude. He's
I don't know, why is
a
it gotta be
male,
white?
and my friend is
Okay.
just like starts freaking out. He's like, "What if he's like gonna shoot everyone?" And I'm like, "He's probably not." And he's like, "What if he did?" I'm like,
Trust
"It's
me.
not gonna happen."
Trust me, I'm a
and
psych
he's like,
major.
"But what
I
if?"
can tell.
I was like, "Yeah, I can read his mind from here, dude. He doesn't look ready."
Ready?
And
Doesn't look ready.
Ready?
What the fuck is wrong with you?
That means he's going to be ready at some point?
no, but
He's just warming himself up?
No. I've seen this plenty of times. You scoping it out first. Don't worry. We're fine. Next concert, fucked.
that's so fucked.
Yeah, it is.
Is it?
Isn't it, Kyle?
No, but yeah, he was just freaking out the whole time, and nothing ever happened. But you know,
Nothing ever happened isn't a story.
I told you there was no. It's gonna end as abruptly as the last one
Why did these stories all end the same?
It's so
because nothing ever happens. It's just build up, no
God.
climax.
God. Fucking Christ.
Yeah, maybe you should have gone to that second concert,
Fucking
Kyle.
know it's-
Then you
Oh
would've
my
had a story.
god, Cameron.
Oh my god. What the fuck?
Look, I was just following the joke up. I was fucking ending the, I was
Sick
signing on the
follow-up.
lead.
Sick follow up. I don't want you on my team anymore.
You're
Your
scary.
team?
You're really scary.
What is happening? What the hell is
This one
happening?
time,
The
this
kids
one
come-
time, I went to a music festival. It's called the Quebec Summer Festival, and Deadmau5 was headlining that night. And
Like ghosts and stuff?
what do you think? What do you fucking think?
Did he have time to play anything else afterward?
He played Strobe at the end, which is the perfect song to end on, and then he did an encore and ruined it.
Oh.
But it was Cthulhu Sleep, so that's fine because that song fucking bangs. Anyways, while we were waiting, festivals are like debauchery. It's insane how drunk and high and just insane people get. Like, a lot of titties, a lot of dicks.
Okay, wait,
A
hang
lot
on.
of
What
drunk
festival
people.
is
What?
Avery's pulled out his notepad.
I don't notepad.
And,
what is it? 1893. I have a phone.
Sorry, he pulled open his notepad on his computer.
phone.
Is that what you
Phone.
want?
I just said the word.
He just said phone.
All right, chill out.
Anyways, I was lucky because my friend's dad worked at a company and they bought him VIP tickets, so we were in the VIP section. But people were still fucking insane in there. There was this really drunk. Little person?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, yeah.
I can't. No,
It's okay. We probably don't have any of those listening.
Censoring that.
Why?
I can't imagine why that would be offensive in any sort of way.
Oh, yeah, because now that it's offensive, now we have to censor it, guys.
Why are y'all so offended by the word?
Because it reminds me of David.
What the fuck?
Wow, all right.
Okay, fine. The
David's
was really drunk.
No!
Yes!
Yes!
Use the word.
No!
Let's commit.
I hope you censor it every single time we've said it.
And the was like really drunk. And he was like
sticking with this.
he was dancing and screaming like whoa, and there was no music playing because they were changing artists, like they were switching artists, and he got really drunk and started throwing beer on me, but he was just like right next to me and he was just throwing it on my face, and I was like young,
Like,
wait, I was
on purpose
16.
though? On
Oh
purpose?
yeah, on purpose. I was 16. It was like, wow, and just throwing the beer on my face, and I was like, what? Dog, stop.
I'm sure.
No, you can't call them
you
dogs too,
reacted
dude.
that
You
quickly.
can't call him dog, dude.
Also,
That's fucked
David,
up.
I just want to say, I know you're short and all, but it's pretty fucked up that you think is still your word. You should stop saying it.
You guys are dicks. What the fuck?
That's all me. Don't put that on Kyle and Cameron.
Avery, you're not even doing this for the joke anymore. You're straight up doing this because you know it's gonna fuck with David when he has to edit the podcast. You're such a piece of shit.
Anyways, he was throwing beer on me, and I didn't want to start anything
Want to brawl with a little person?
because I would win. So
Because I would win.
Sorry, what'd you just call him, Avery?
A little person.
Don't you mean?
I'm not a monster, Cameron.
Anyways, he just kept doing it, and then the security just came to him because he was going insane, just throwing beer on everybody and screaming, and like the other artists started playing, and they started doing crowd surfing, and somebody was just really pissed off, and this girl, he grabbed her and he fucking threw her on me.
Wait, what happened?
What the fuck?
Is this a little person?
No, the little person was. I mean, the they took him.
I really
away.
like that you guys committed to the show.
Yeah, I regret this.
They just took him away. They took him away to the.
To the jail.
Oh my God, Cameron! And
It's like
no,
a
it was
playpen.
after that. After that, it was just. Okay, so this guy was just pissed off. What did he say?
What did Avery say? What did Avery say?
It's like a playpen.
I'm losing my fucking mind.
This is-
Kyle,
They just throw him in a bouncy castle. Just
Kyle,
leave
can
him.
you, Kyle, after the podcast, can you explain to me why I'm like this?
Sure, boss.
Thanks, man.
Oh my God!
Continue your story. The orcs took the away. What's happening now?
Named David's Frodo.
Oh, am I Frodo? Do I have the ring?
you
Oh man, what if Lord of the
are
Rings
a
was-
whiner, so yeah, sure.
Oh,
Ooh.
Sorry.
okay.
Oh.
What the
David, you're a
fuck?
Sam. You're a Sam. You're not a Frodo. Don't worry.
Oh, sick, nice, good.
Finish your
Anyways,
story.
What if the Lord of the Rings happened during an EDM concert?
That's not finishing.
That's not the story.
There was this girl and she started crowd surfing, and there was a guy that was pissed off and he was like, I'm tired of this crowd surfing shit, and he just took the girl and threw her on me.
What?
Like fucking.
What do you have against
her.
you? Did he
I
hear
don't
you call the
know.
little guy a?
Oh my god! Shut up.
I'm stopping. That was the last one, I promise.
And I just had this drunk girl on me, and I fell to the ground, and it hurt a lot.
I'm sorry.
And then when she got up, she vomited. It was sick.
On
Did
you?
she vomit
No,
on you?
Next
Oh,
to
good.
me, I
Lucky.
was like,
Oh, good.
I was
good.
like, oh, nice. At least she didn't do it on me, you know.
yeah,
That would've
she
been
was.
bad.
That was courteous of her.
Yeah. What the fuck are we gonna do with the
I
situation?
don't know.
I don't know either. Like, committing
mute
was
it.
funny, but now it's horrible.
Just fucking bleep it out every time, David. You can do it.
No,
Okay.
but then he has to bleep out me calling them orcs too. That's gonna make me seem.
No, don't bleep out the orcs part.
Are we cutting this argument out?
No.
Oh,
I don't want.
it
This is
stays.
gonna be a lot of work for David if we censor it.
I don't mind if we censor it.
I don't care. It's up to you, David. Whichever you think is funnier.
I'll do
And
it.
we're back.
Does anyone else have any fucking concert stories that I can ruin?
I don't. I'm all out.
I'm glad, Kyle. Really glad. I'm
have
gonna
a
be honest,
question,
Kyle. You're a
actually.
little bit excluded from that question. That wasn't for you.
I have a question for you. Oh wait, do you have a
I
story?
was just gonna say I remember the name of the guy that the first concert I went to was Lloyd Cole,
Nice.
and yeah.
Sweet. Now we can put like a thing in the,
the
video.
loop has
where, like,
ended.
Nice. I have a question for you guys.
What's up?
It doesn't have anything to do with concerts though, so like I don't know if I should.
Do you have
Go ahead.
$14.95 you need to spend somewhere?
Actually,
ahead,
it's
David.
On the
Go ahead. Ask your
posters.
question. Ask your question.
Less than 10. PleaseStopShopping.com. Do your parents know about your podcast habits?
Habits?
Habits? What?
What do you mean?
How,
does
how
that
you
mean?
have to, how you have to
You mean
record a podcast?
Do you just mean that
Do they
we're
know
on
about the podcast?
Yeah, do they know about the
Yes.
podcast?
Yeah, mine do.
I don't think my parents know it's a podcast. I just say I have to record something with people.
How do they not question it?
That just sounds like Kyle's parents.
That is the most Kyle thing. Just like, I'm gonna record something. All right, sweetie, don't do anything weird.
Yeah, pretty
No,
much.
yeah, that's
honestly.
actually not too far from
Then-
how
then-
it works.
Then Kyle lies and said, "Yeah, I won't."
Have your parents ever listened to an episode, excluding Kyle, because we already know for Kyle.
Yes.
No. Wait, your mom?
No, my mom
Or
has
dad?
not. My dad has.
What did he think?
Oh God, which one?
I don't know. I don't know what he thought.
I hope I wasn't there.
You don't know what he thought. So wait, he told you that he listened to it, and you didn't ask. His
He
thoughts?
told me that he listened to it and he's like, I don't understand what you guys are talking about, but it sounds like you're having a good time. And I was like, thanks, Dad.
Aw,
I hope it
that's-
was the
that's
E3
great.
episode.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
My mom, because my mom started asking questions recently because of all the fucking shipping supplies that I ordered recently. Because my room is basically full of boxes and tubes and posters, and she was like, "Oh, this is actually a thing." Because I told her like, "Oh, well, I do this podcast," and
And
She
she's
was
like,
like, "All right."
everyone does a podcast.
yeah,
Sit the
sure,
fuck down.
yeah. She was just like, "Yeah, okay, he's doing a podcast." Like, and then I told her, "Oh, we just got a sponsor today," and she was like, "Mm-hmm." And now she's seeing the posters, and she was like, "What the fuck is that? What are you doing?" And it was really hard to explain to my mom what a podcast was.
Oh, yeah. No, I still have not my dad has listened to it
It's
and he
so
still doesn't
hard.
understand what it is.
It's so hard to explain. Also, my mom's like, "Can I listen to it?" And I'm like, "Well, you
Oh.
You don't speak English, do you?
Oh.
It's gonna be
Damn,
hard.
that's your mom, dude.
Maybe I should translate one episode. How good? How bad? How
That
bad,
would be
very
really
bad.
time consuming, I feel.
Also very bad.
Yes.
Who would
I
we
could
get to
change
Do your
voice each
mom
other?
know? Wait,
Do you
David.
Know do you know French people who would voice us? Can you get your friends
I got
to
dibs
voice
on
us?
birds.
Oh fuck!
Oh no,
It's
you
bullshit.
should not have dibs on first.
I want our David to voice me.
And other David to voice our David.
Yeah.
And then I just want Charlie there instead of Cameron because that sounds like the ideal.
And Charlie's just speaking English, and everybody else is speaking French.
Yes.
and he's like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
oh, "Okay, that'd work."
that would work,
Um,
idiot.
David,
Yeah.
does your mom know of any of these like wacky, crazy adventures you go on?
Do you know about shower doors?
Does she know about, like... Maybe you shouldn't
Does anyone?
translate the podcast. I'm starting to think that might be the play.
The only thing
Yeah.
recently she learned that I smoked weed once and she got very fucking upset. So
Oh.
I don't think it's time to talk about
Man, she's not...
shower
She
doors.
can't need to know about the time that someone sat next to you and it made you feel the happiest you ever felt.
Oh shit, that would be fucking horrible.
Yeah. Oof. So many stories.
I mean, she doesn't have to know.
I'm a hope my parents don't listen to the podcast just in case that 50 we actually get to 50k.
Someone add French subtitles to this,
Yeah.
please.
Oh god.
Oh my
don't.
god!
Don't do
Don't.
this
That's
to
so much
yourself.
time.
God.
Someone had New
damn.
Zealand subtitles to this.
What are we doing?
Oi, mate,
Should we wrap
cracker
up?
of a
Is this
story.
it? Are we done?
I feel like we should wrap up.
I feel like we should wrap up, yeah.
I feel
I'm
like
down.
we've exhausted our stories.
Can I plug me first?
Please.
What?
Go ahead, Kyle. They always forget the
Alright.
first one.
That's not
Oh,
true.
Well, I'll actually I have to go tie my shoes real quick, so you guys can go first then.
What do you need your shoes for, Kyle? I'm curious.
Running.
The ad or the
The ad
plugin.
read?
The ad read?
What is
What
happening?
do you think we've been doing for the past hour, Kyle?
An ad read?
The ad read.
Yes, exactly. That's all this podcast is, for anyone who's wondering. I just need more money.
Yeah.
If you if you listen to it back at 2 times speed, you'll hear us just say "please stop shopping.com" repeated. It's really great. It's a little Easter egg.
Speaking of plugging, patreon.com/music to support the podcast.
Oh, yeah.
At $500, we're gonna have a new PSD show.
Yeah, the new show is
Someone should
like a
drop
D&D or
$4.99.
Pathfinder thing.
That sounds really fun, so someone should just drop $500.
Like, just do it.
Just do it,
Yeah.
idiots.
Please.
God damn.
Yeah, like
only
what do you have it?
$500.
What do you know you can do
$500.
it?
What the fuck's wrong with you guys?
Kyle, didn't you say you wanted
You can follow me on Twitter at twitter.com
You're about to say
/
Storm Meow Music.
at Sir_.
Anywhere else?
No.
Get fucked.
Don't follow,
Cameron, go ahead.
Don't follow him down an alley. You can follow me at Super Sneak Sheep on Twitter and check out my YouTube. There's one thing on it.
Everyone, please
Nice.
check out his YouTube. Watch the game music video.
Oh, please.
David.
Okay. You can follow me on Twitter at SirMeowMusic. You can follow me on SoundCloud at SirMeowMusic. Yes, and you can
Yeah.
follow me on Spotify at SirMeow, and you can follow me on Twitch at SirMeowMusic. I just got a webcam.
David got a webcam lately.
I've got a webcam, and I also
Instead
got
of plugging my stuff, because I'm on a social media break right now anyways, I think I want to give a quick update for anyone who's wondering when the next review is coming.
idea.
Because it's another it's sort of spiraled into being another sort of longer one. This one I'm hoping to keep it around 30 minutes instead of 40 because I just don't want to do another 40-minute video. But it is coming. It is in the works. I've been dealing with a lot of stuff privately and some really, really, really bad writer's block. So I've been just trying to power through that and finish the video. And it's on a few different games instead of just one. So structuring it has been kind of tricky, but I'm finally making a lot of really good progress on it. So it should be coming. It should be coming in May. And if it's not done by May, I'm fucking putting my Patreon on hold.
Ooh.
Yeah. So,
All
thank you
things.
everyone for watching. Please stop listening.
Put me up, put me down, put my feet back on the ground, put me up, feel my heart and make me happy. AI, Coco Jumper, AI.